Hello, good morning. It's Thursday, the 7th of March. The week is nigh. So, just quickly before we start, I'm going to say I scheduled the live stream for Dark Histories to be this coming Saturday at 9pm GMT. So if you want to get involved with that, best bet for you is probably to go to darkhistories.com and you'll find all the relevant links there to where it's all scheduled and such. We run it through Discord and you can watch it and interact on YouTube. And this week we're going to be talking about the Lord Lucan from the main episode of last week. So if you want to get on the stream, you're more than welcome. That's over on Discord, but all the links can be found at darkhistories.com. So anyway, today we're looking at the Sunday Post from 1920. And the first story that I saw right there on the front page was the Green Bicycle murder. Schoolmaster protests his innocence, confronted with dead girl's relatives. Now, I won't read the whole story, because if you want that, go check out the main Dark Histories episode that was on that story. So that was quite strange that I kind of stumbled back upon a paper that I've actually read before, because I've gone through this when I was doing the research for the Green Bicycle murder. So out of all the millions of papers that I've got access to, I managed to pull a second paper that was exactly the same. But yeah, if you want to know the story of the Green Bicycle murder and you haven't listened to that episode yet, I think it's from episode 1 of this season. So it's only about 4 or 5 episodes back and it was a cracker. So I definitely recommend it. But first up, we have this account of wrongful arrest from a thoroughly innocent man. Alleged thief's amazing story, tried to escape troopship, London. A story as rapidly moving as a film thriller was told at West London when Louis Rosenberg, 26, homeless labourer, was charged with stealing from the Stanhope Gardens Hotel, South Kensington, jewellery valued at £150 belonging to Madame Sarman, and £10, a gold watch, and other property of Sir Henry Hill. Detective Sergeant Humphreys, giving evidence of arrest, said that Detective Sergeant Warner and he went to Liverpool on Thursday. Prisoner said, "I don't want to give any trouble. Do what you can for me. I never had the stuff. I was at the hotel and I made a £9 bet, and then I vanished and had a gamble. The next day I saw in the papers that Louis Rosenberg was wanted. I thought I'd give myself up. I went to Liverpool and got aboard the Nestor, bound for Australia with troops. At Devonport I was rumbled and was handed over to the Australian military police. They brought me to London, but I got out of it. I went back to Liverpool and stowed away on the Laconia. At Montevideo, I tried to get ashore, but it did not come off and the captain was put under bond to bring me back to Liverpool. At St Vincent, I swam ashore but got caught and they took good care I did not have another chance to clear. Now here I am. Still, I assure you I didn't have the stuff." Now, call me cynical, but Mr. Rosenberg sounds a little bit fishy there. I don't know, something about his story about wanting to hand himself in and then deciding to skip repeatedly across the oceans to try and get away. Just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know about you. So what appears to be a thoroughly slow news day comes this little story. Come over here. Maid poaching at Wood Green causes trouble. The maid poaching season has begun. A lady complained to the Tottenham magistrate this afternoon that another lady, she emphasised the word, who lived opposite had been trying to steal her servant. It happens every year, she said. Applicant told how this lady, more emphasis, had gently inquired of applicant's maid if she were well fed, felt lonely, had sufficient time off, was happy, or wanted a change. Having been answered in the negative, the inquisitive woman from over the way even wrote to the maid's mother, suggesting that the girl would be better off if she left her present employ and crossed the road. The mistress wanted to know what the magistrate could do about it. Nothing, he said, and that ended it. Like I said, slow news day. But for anyone who's ever felt cramped in economy class whilst flying, consider the promise of air travel back in the 1920s when commercial airlines were in their very, very infancy. Luxury in the clouds. The designers of airplanes engaged on commercial enterprises are now providing for the comfort of women patrons. The interior of the Hadley Page passenger carrying machine is silk-lined and fitted with electric light and rose vases. There are gilt-lined mirrors for my lady to adjust her toilette whilst in the clouds, and dainty boxes of cotton wool should she wish to plug her ears as protection against the roar of the engines. Now, two things about that story. Firstly, is the glaring misogyny that is just so prevalent constantly in these old papers, and especially around this period when you had the suffragettes and things like that. There was a clear backlash from some aspects. And secondly, the gender stereotyping. Now, I'm a guy, and I would love any airplane that I travel on to have all of those things. I mean, let's face it, who hasn't sat in economy class and thought to themselves, you know what this place needs? It needs a vase full of roses. That was yesterday. This is today. Have a good one.